So for today's proposal writing tip, I wanted to talk about an issue that's pretty common in the proposals that we see. Someone's done a great job of coming up with an interesting topic. They've gone into detail about the problem they're going to help people solve with their session. But when it comes time to let us know more detail about the session and what it's going to cover, it's sadly pretty vague. So why is that a problem? Well, if you're a conference organizer, you want to have a really strong sense of what exactly is going to be covered in the sessions that you accept. And so without a lot of detail about that, it's tough for us to know, well, is this a good fit for our audience? What skill level is this for? Is this content that might be covered elsewhere? We don't know. And so that doesn't give us a lot of confidence about whether or not this will be a good fit for the program because there's no way to know from the information provided. As well, it makes it incredibly difficult to compare and contrast similar proposals. So let's say you have 3 kind of vague proposals that all want to talk about video production tips. Well, that's a really broad topic, and there's a possibility that all 3 might have a really unique take on it that wouldn't have a lot of overlap. In a case like that, we might actually want to have more than one of them on the program. But alternately, it could be the case that all 3 are covering video production from a very similar angle, in which case, having more than one on the program would involve a lot of overlap. Wouldn't be great. But without a lot of detail about those proposals, we'll probably err on the side of caution and not put any of them on because we're not really sure what we'd get, especially if other people have proposed a similar topic and gave us more detail in their proposal. So what do you do to fix this? It's really just a matter of weaving in just a bit more detail because you don't want us or your attendees wondering what the key takeaways from the session are going to be. So like if you're trying to share 5 tips on project management, well, just simply let us know what those 5 tips are. You don't have to give us your entire conference speech, but just the highlights so we can have a strong sense of what the biggest things we'll take away from your session are is all you need to do to help solve this issue.